Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet, and for some reason my braces are very annoying. They weren't annoying before, but right now they're annoying, so I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, they're very annoying. Okay, ignoring that. As you can see, first of all, mining productivity level is at 109. It has been going crazy. I've left it for it's only taken like, I think, what, five hours to get to this point. So yeah, production over the last hour, 4.9k consumption, 5k production approximately. So it's been pretty solid. I did a little bit more finagling to the prod sign setup since the last video. So where is it? I created a proper 2 to 7 balancer here, which I said I might do. I added an extra assembler here because the two, even when I added some extra assemblers, they just weren't getting the job done. So I added a third one. It's overproducing like crazy now, but whatever. And it actually looks like the prod modules are the problem now. Or the plastic maybe is the... Oh, okay, the plastic is a problem. I haven't looked at this in a little while, but plastic is definitely a problem. Okay, so coal is fine. Why are you a problem? Petroleum is a... Okay, petroleum, that should not be empty. That's full, that's empty. Okay. So we have a look at this guy. Looks like it's backed up with too much... let me just double check. Sorry, I was going to talk about other things in this video. But we need to go back and fix this very quickly. So prod modules, we require 8 guys cracking. Okay, 8, and they each have 4, and some of these have 3. Okay, so that's probably throwing out my calculation. So we add another 2, and then we said we needed 13.5. We got 16. Okay, so that should be fine. Alright, spiders, go over and do that. You're so going to get trapped on the lake, aren't you? Where's my first lot of spiders? Oh, they're over. They're all the way over here. Okay, we'll leave them up there. Okay. You guys go there and then over there so you don't get trapped by the lake. Yeah. Okay. Well, the fact that we're still doing, or we're doing 4.7 now, so it's sort of bouncing around a little bit lower. But yeah, so we fixed that. For the most part, it's been doing 5k. It's been awesome. Our power is still incredible. This is obviously backed up, which we expected, and we've got a decent amount of things in chests. I put little inserters on here so that it only inserts when it's less than 250. And then I opened up the chest a lot, so that means that if somehow they make it into the network, they will get immediately returned back here and it should be fine. But other than that, the power has been extremely stable. Haven't had to worry about it. My fusion fuel train, space train, still got a bunch of stuff left. And Aquilo is fine at producing everything. Because of course, it's got a buttload of, not this one's dead, but this one, productivity plus 1080%. That actually knocks it from 1 per second up to 11 per second, which is really awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What else did I do? What else have, well, with regard to these, I did open up these chests before. I had to constrain them again. Because what was happening was there was a ton of resources down in this bottom one, because this bottom one never got really emptied. And so you ended up with all these chests being empty and this one being full, and then the throughput was terrible. But it wasn't being reloaded because it thought it was full because there was so much in this one. So I cut these down so that they're all limited, and that seems to have solved it. I also increased the amount it requires, so 50k for each of the stones, 50k for the iron and for the coal, Copper I left at 25k because it didn't need, it doesn't need a lot. It only needs 2. Also, there was a fairly large mistake I made. Previously, I was routing 6 belts of iron over to the steel and 2 belts over to the iron plates. That was incorrect. It actually needs about 6.3, 6.5 iron for the steel setup and 1.5 for the iron plates. So what I did is I put in 8 to 9 belt balancer here, and then I shaved 2 of them off for the iron plates and 7 for the steel. And as you can see, that pretty much does the job. So yeah, that is all beautiful. All of these steels are running now. I did do a little bit of an extra setup over here. Basically what we talked about, each separate inserter inserts on both sides of the belt, and then we just merge them over here. And I think that is absolutely 100% the way you got to do it for a perfect throughput system. Now, as you can see, these belts are a little bit thin, but we are taking 2.5 belts, converting them to 7. So you can expect these belts to be a little bit thin, but they produce full output, and the steel produces full output. And these rails, I think we split those out in the last video. Sometimes they seem a little bit thin, a little bit wacky, but as you can see, they're extremely solid at the moment. They're actually backing up a little bit because of the, because the prod modules are a bit slow because of the plastic and blah 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 blah. But it looks like we fixed the plastic just now. A little bit spacey. Still a little bit spacey. It should not be spacey at all, but the petrol still looks a little bit shaky. Hopefully this fixes itself over time. I mean, we can see the light oil is, I think the light oil is creeping up. Yeah, the light oil is slowly creeping up. The heavy oil is maintaining, which is good. This is not quite creeping up. We should still have, I mean, there's really no problem with putting a few more of these guys in. So you were like that, so I need you to go out like that. And then you need to go out like that. And number 2 bots need to go over and create all that stuff. Okay. So that should dump the light oil down again. Yeah, it's dumping it down, and that'll push the petrol up. Hopefully we're definitely getting a net positive on petrol. So that should solve whatever tiny little glitches we had before with this. Okay, and I love these prod modules on these things. I mean, 1 belt of coal equals 5 belts of plastic. It is awesome. Wait, was there a weird underground there? Oh, it's around this thing. Okay, that's fine. So yeah. So I've decided I probably won't move this around. And the reason I probably won't is because I don't think we need the big mining setup. We don't need the 416 trains. We don't need any of that sort of stuff. I mean, we've gone all the way from mining productivity about 50 or 60 all the way up to 110. And these bases are not draining in the slightest. In fact, they're probably draining. If you look at this, that green bar is going very fast. The purple bar goes about 10 times for every time the green bar goes. Assuming this math is correct. And yeah, so this is slowing down a bit, but look at it, still 13.5. It should be 14, but it's 13.5, probably because we just fixed up the plastic. So yeah, I mean, we are backed up so much. Oh, I forgot to show you as well. This is my new mining outpost. I've done it for the biggest base of each resource type. I've done this. So basically it's just got a little waiting bay here, and then 1, 2, 3 trains. So the minimum has been moved up to 8. It was 3, sorry, the maximum was 3, now the maximum is 8. And if we go over to the copper station, we can see that there is a ton of copper trains just sitting in here, chilling out, not really doing much. So that's pretty good. So our copper station is all good. We did it for the stone over here, and There's a coal. We did it for coal as well. Where's my new... Oh, it's over here. So we only got 2 stations sitting here, but all of these stations have trains backed up. And yeah, the purple signs, these stations are very well stocked up. 27k, 30... Considering I need 50k for this, this is actually a little bit low. We got 3 trains currently headed in this direction. And then we got another one. This one's actually backed up a bit more. The stone bricks one. Oh, it takes a lot of stone. It takes a massive amount of stone. So yeah, this one definitely gets used. I feel like this one gets used up a little bit less, but this one is just constantly being trashed, constantly being unloaded in. Having said that, it is maintained. It's not running low. It's not running out or anything like that. So the science continues to tick on. 35k, 21 because we only put that up to 25, and this one is 38. So yeah, but we've actually got to the point where we're starting to see a bunch of trains just waiting here, which is cool, which is very cool. I wasn't quite expecting that, but I guess it's draining the station so fast that it gets to the point where it needs another train. Which actually makes me wonder, is the throughput of these inserters, of these green inserters, enough for 8 belts? That's an interesting question. Maybe, maybe not. It's actually interesting. Because this gets... Yeah. That's very interesting. I don't actually know. So far it hasn't run out. I suppose if these inserters didn't have enough throughput, then eventually the base would just drain completely. But the base is not draining. It is maintaining. It's doing this weird sort of maintenance thing. So it jumps up and then it jumps down and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, as you can see, we've got a completely new base here. We've got a train system, which I haven't really hooked up yet because I haven't really needed it to. I was thinking of hooking this up, but yeah. And I've also got a little thing over here. So basically what this guy does, let me get out of map view actually. We put in this combinator what we want. So I want a whole bunch of ore and some calcite. And then we feed in the contents of all these belts. So we're checking what's on the belts. And we also check the contents. And so this, I don't even know why I need this. I really don't. But yeah. So we take the contents of all the belts and we add to it the contents of the logistics network. And we pop it out here. And then we take what we want from this combinator, we subtract the contents of those two smushed together, and then we have those output signals, and we feed those all the way along this belt, and then we divide it by 24, and we feed it into each one of these requesters, which are, of course, in the logistics network for our main base. So, this is basically a get anything, because I was originally just going to have everything train-based, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to need a train for this. Oh, I'm going to need a train for that. Oh, I'm going to need a train for this. Maybe I would have had to create a fetch anything train. A train which basically, just whatever is needed, it just gets it. And it is possible to do that, I think. You just have this similar signal, but then you'd have to send it over there, and you'd have to send it all the way over to like a train system over there, and then you'd have to use that to populate the requester chests, and you'd have to do that for the train and blah, blah, blah. This is actually better because you can actually feed the contents of the belts into the circuit network, which means you're requesting less crap that you don't need. So this is going to be my quality experimentation base. I may use the trains in the future, I may not. Yeah, so I started building some quality 3 modules. These are obviously have no, nothing special about them at the moment. They're not even uncommon, they're just standard. Give me some more of those. So yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of ore. We're going to start, and of course our first project is legendary quality 3 modules. It just is. It's just going to be. So, we're going to set up a little space to do this. Now, it is going to be a little bit annoying because, of course, I am not in my local... I'm not in the same logistics network that I usually am, which means when I run out of things, they are not going to be picked up again. But yeah, I just wanted to keep it separate so that I can just have whatever I want in here and I don't have to worry about weird stuff happening. So, what we said last episode, we talked a little bit about this. We said that we're going to have... we're going to do a little bit of experimentation here, but mainly it's going to be recycling all of the crap that we don't want. So, let's first have a look. So, we can do molten iron. We can put quality modules in here. Ooh, we got an achievement. Very nice. Now, my understanding is that you can't actually do high quality liquids. That's my understanding. So we're gonna test that out right here. Now this has a quality plus 10%. Okay, it's slow as because the speed, of course, goes down. Maybe we'll put some beacons around here. I mean, yeah, it's kind of what I expected. So let's get rid of those. I don't even know why I'm looking at it. Maybe we could have left it a bit longer, but yeah, I think that's pretty standard. Okay, so let's actually make some iron plate, and let's put some quality modules in here. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. That's what I like to... Well, that's not actually what I like to see. Iron plate uncommon. So we got a 10% chance. That ain't 10%. That's less than 10%. That's like 2%. That's terrible. What the hell is going on with this thing? Quality, 2.5%. No, that's 10%. We have 4 of these modules in here. Allows machine to make higher quality products. Yes, we got 4 of these in here. What's going on here? Okay. So what happens if I do this? Okay. Let me just think. All right, we got to go in these tips and tricks because this quality thing is doing my head in. I thought they stacked, but then again, quality Factorio. Yes, okay. Quality modules. Okay, those have 4 modules. All right. Okay. And can go up to 24.8% with 4 legendary. Which is, because it's 6.25 per legendary. Which makes sense. Yeah. Small chance of skipping steps. Okay. Alright. So, what's the speed on this? Crafting speed is 9.2. 10. 9.8. Okay. So 9.8. What else do these quality modules do? 9.6. Okay, so the crafting speed is stacking. Okay. Let's get rid of all of this crap. So I just got 1 quality module in there at the moment. That's 2.5%. So mathematically, we should be getting... I don't understand this crap. I really don't. Somebody needs to explain quality modules to me. Okay, maybe it's just the foundries. Okay. Let's say we're doing green circuits. No, nothing produced yet there. Okay. Okay, that's quality 10%. That's 2.5%. That's 5%. Okay, so either the foundries are completely broken, or the bloody... This is just doing my head in. So we only get 2.5%. Okay. When we put all 4 modules... So foundries they suck. Foundries suck for quality modules. Which really sucks, because I was hoping to do a lot of good stuff in there. Alright. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Electromagnetic plant is good. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. 2.5... Here's the thing. 12. Let me do the calculations here. So 12.5. So 0.125. 0.125 times 0.125 is 1.5%. And this is 2.5%. So it's almost better to just try and do 2 steps. Try and jump up 2 steps in an electromagnetic plant than it is to do this bloody thing. That's nuts. Okay, this guy sucks. This guy officially sucks. Okay, so foundries, either that's a bug. I'm actually going to Google this really quick. Factorio foundry quality modules. Maybe, is this something, because I've forgotten to read something sometime. Allows machine to make higher quality materials. Okay, something about the foundry. Module slots for... There's nothing... I don't think they're missing anything. Okay. Quality Factoriopedia. Is the foundry anywhere in here? Not really. Okay. Well, that's freaking annoying, to say the least. That's freaking annoying. So the quality works as I expected. Okay, alright. Electric furnace. Let's try an electric furnace. I don't think I have any of those. Because I haven't needed them for 10 years, because I've just been using smelting everywhere. Having said that, I am producing, how many electric furnaces? 1,000 per minute, like 20 per second or something ridiculous. So I'm producing enough of them, but they're all going into the science packs. How are we doing? Oh, we're back up to 14. So yeah, back up to over 5k thanks to that little plastic thing we did. Okay, beautiful. All right, you go. Okay, all right. Quad modules work fine. In electric, broke as all hell in foundries. We're going to test this obviously in a second, but that's surprising and a little bit annoying actually. Okay, apologies for that interruption. We had a little bit of a running out of hard drive problem. It turns out that it's not a good idea to just keep casting videos over and over again and then just leave them on your hard drive and not back them up anywhere, because your hard drive runs out, because it's just every video is like 10, 15 gig because they're so bloody long. So anyway, that's all good. We got most of it. I think I was running over to get some electric furnaces, and then the video cut out. So what we found out was that the electric furnaces work fine. Quality plus 5%. This guy, plus 2.5%, and only when we put in all four. I don't know what is going on. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah. I'm actually just Googling a little bit to see. I'm hoping it's a bug. I'm really hoping it's a bug. But potentially it's not. Let's have a look. So he looked at the electromagnetic plant and the assembly machine 3 are going to be the main ones we want. We got a furnace, which is nice. So let's get rid of that garbage. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Oh, we can't right-click, left-click, but it's just not going to work. So at least we don't... Alright, so at least we don't need calcite over here anymore. That's a relief. Okay, so this is 5%. So it's going to be a lot slower, but... It's going to... I think it might actually result... I don't know. 5%, so that's 5 per 100, so that's 1 per 20. Well, it's right now it's not doing what I was expecting it to do. Wait a sec. I'm not seeing a quality bonus anywhere. Okay. I think the beacon is destroying it. Yeah, that beacon was actually destroying the quality bonus. Are you crapping me? That? Okay. Alright, no. Hold on. Let's go back a sec. Let's go back a sec. Alright, cast iron. Chuck some quality modules in there. Boom, 10%. Okay. That's good. So the module, the bloody speed module was destroying the quality. Okay. It's good to know there's nothing wacky with foundries. Now we don't need quality modules in here, but yeah. Okay. So, full 10%. That's good to know. That's very good to know. So if we put this here, nothing in it. You can put an efficiency module. Let's put one efficiency module. Quality plus 10%. Put another efficiency module. Quality plus 10%. We put a single speed module. 6.3. Okay, so it's taking it down by 3.75. That's... Okay, that's annoying. Oh, we got a rare. We got a rare one. That's like a... I assume it's like a 1% chance. That's awesome. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Okay, so we don't need to use the bloody furnaces, the electric furnaces, because that was going to be annoying. So we can still use these. We still get the maximum quality from using these. Yeah. Okay. So that 8 rare is that's throwing the odds out the window. Okay, that should not be expected to happen. So, what are we going to do here? We're going to be producing hundreds of iron as part of this, so we will still take rare into account. I think maybe get us a little bit of a jump or something like that. So, as we said, quality module 3s Now, I'm going to, basically I just want to map this out as part of this. We're going to map it out and we're going to do a few things and we're going to see how we do. Let me actually double check something. So, if I want to do blue circuits, and let's say I want to do rare blue circuits. Okay, so the sulfuric acid, obviously fluids don't have any of that crap, so yeah, don't have to worry about it. Pick up some more of these, quality module 3s. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to pick up upscaling very, very carefully. Oh, no, damn it. I don't want to do that. So what do you got? Okay, no, that looks pretty sweet. Obviously the rare is out of its league, but yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put it like this. Okay. We'll do 3 of these. Yep. And then this one will be copper. Get rid of all that iron. And this will be smelting the copper. We're not going to smelt anything like gears or wires directly because that would be throwing away possibilities to get that sort of stuff. Okay. Now, as part of this network, we are requesting only ores. So, any plates we have in the system have been created by the system. So, we're going to have a big old recycler set up over here somewhere. In fact, what we could probably do is we can probably just recycle directly. That'll be easier. That'll be a lot easier. So you are going to be... use filters. Iron plate. Greater than normal. Iron plate equal to normal. And then we just do that. Okay. Of course, we have to say these are copper greater than normal and copper equal to normal. So we don't particularly care about the speed. We just want it to be fairly fast. And we're going to say greater than. I don't want to split it up into individual inserters because, of course, we do have a very small chance to spit out an epic directly or a legendary. I mean, legendary will be like winning the lottery. Well, not quite as bad as winning the lottery. It's like epic is 1 in 1,000 and legendary is 1 in 10,000. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Okay. So now we're going to do a green circuit build. I'm not sure how long we've actually been. It doesn't matter if we go long. This one's only been 9 minutes. So yeah. I think the last video, the one I did that sort of at the midpoint was like... Okay, well, let's have a look at what we're building. We're building quality modules 3. So we're importing the superconductors from other places. All we need is circuits. Red, green, red, and blue. Okay, easy as. So we're going to need to do some coal stuff. I think I'm going to double stack the coal. I think I talked about it before. I'm going to double improve them because we can use... where is it? We can use Mr. Cryogenic Plant and we can put 8 prod modules in there. 8 quality modules. And suddenly quality at 20%, which means it's a 4% chance of getting an instant rare. And yeah, it still produces 4.8 per second. So that's a very impressive building. 4.8 per second, even for those quality modules in there. And normally it's like 8 per second. So that's decent. I mean, like I said, we don't need to produce it very fast. Okay, let's just go for the green circuits. Now, we could upscale... Actually, you know what? I'm just thinking. There's no point saving the copper so we can upscale again when we produce the copper wire, because the green circuit build... let's say we're building rare ones. That means we need rare iron. And we're not getting a huge amount of rare iron. We're getting a little bit, but we're not getting a huge amount. And I want to use the uncommon. So we're actually going to do green uncommon. And what that means is that we only need to get the wire upscaled once, which means we can do this. And basically just send it in there. Okay. And then we just produce it directly, and then this one is producing this one directly. I wonder... Oh, this is going to produce plates. Okay. So we need a separate little setup over here to take copper plates and basically dump them back into ore. I don't think we're ever going to need any copper plates. Right, let me get this crap out of my system. I'll get this out. We shouldn't need to recycle the iron, but I might do that. How much of this do we have? Quite a bit. Oh, well, we'll see. We may need more of these. I'll actually make it a little bit more like that. We don't have to worry too much about power. And what I'll do is I'll get one of these 2, 3, 4. I'll just put it over here. And this one can be for iron. We won't really need it, to be honest, but I'll just put it there anyway. Okay, green circuits. So we're going to need a basic guy down here. We're going to need a whole bunch of quality modules. Boom. And recycle and thingamabob. So this is going to be for green circuits that are greater than uncommon, and this one is going to be for green circuits that are equal to uncommon. I don't think this one can ever actually produce anything less than uncommon. I really don't think so. Oh, we got an epic. We got an epic. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Okay. Oh, whoops. So the good thing about that is that we can just feed that straight back into the system. So we can reuse those. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Okay. We'll grab a few of those. Okay. By the way, our power grid, sitting at about 11.1, 11.2. Our science has dipped down again. Why do you always have to dip down again? The prod modules are looking a little bit shaky. Why are the prod modules looking a little bit shaky? No reason whatsoever. They should not be shaky. Or maybe they're not shaky. Maybe that's normal. Maybe that's the normal speed. It doesn't look like the normal speed. Yeah, you're out of prod modules. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I did my maths wrong. Something like that. Or we're not going to worry about it. This is too interesting right here. These quality modules. I want to go and keep working on this. Okay. So we got green there. How do we make red circuits again? It's on this page, isn't it? Yeah, it's all the way up here. I keep looking down the bottom. All right, so you need copper cable. Okay, so here's where we... I think I'm going to make this one... I make the red circuits... I make rare red circuits. Because we will have some rare... Oh, we got all this plate that we don't want anymore. All this plate. Some of that is pretty high quality plate. What do we do with that high quality plate? We chuck it in the disposal. Bye bye, high quality plate. You are not needed. Are we actually going to end up with any high quality plate? I don't know. I actually don't know. It's a disturbing mystery. We'll have to see. We'll have to check the... We'll have to check and see what happens. Okay. What I'm actually going to do... We'll see. We'll have a couple of machines over here as well. So this guy is going to be making rare quality ones. And this one is going to be making epic quality ones. And then we'll have another one which makes legendary. I don't know if we'll ever need these. I'm really going to be honest. I don't know about the legendary one. I don't know about the epic one, because we'll leave these for now. We may need them later, but we'll leave them for now. Because the thing is, we want to save the rare copper wire for making the red circuits. So I don't want to be making, like, other things if we don't need them. Okay. Okay. So you are going to be making red circuit rare. Okay. So we got a whole bunch. We got half the resources already. So you are red circuit greater than rare, and you are red circuit equal to rare. So the red circuits that are equal to rare, we just chuck in the garbage, I guess. So we need plastic. We're going to need a coal. We're going to need a quick little coal build. We'll probably put that over there. So, yeah, we're going to need a quick little coal fracking build. Oh, that's annoying. We should have some stone in here, right? Oh, it's being trashed, isn't it? Oh, bloody oath. I'm just going to get rid of these. We can just turn on trash unrequested if we ever actually need them, but yeah. I'm not close to any water, am I? Okay, that's annoying. Ha! Screw it. We're piping petroleum over from the other base. I just decided. We can't get higher quality petroleum anyway, so we might as well just pipe it over. It's hacky as all hell. I know it is. You know it is. Whatever. We're just doing it. Can I actually get that over there? I can. I can. We're probably going to run into some belt length issues here. Some pipe length issues, but... Oh, maybe not, actually. We'll put a little pump here. I should have some pumps in my inventory. Ah! No issues with it being too long. Okay. Well, that's just petroleum, isn't it? So we don't need to do any cracking or sorting or whatever. Oh, we came right up in there. Okay, that's our recycling area. Let's do it down here. Let's do it down here. I love this grid of the substations that we can get sorted out. Okay, cryogenic plant. Yes. You are going to be making plastic. Yes. 1, 2. Put a tank there, please. Fills up very fast. That's nice. Hopefully that should be enough for throughput purposes. So you are now 20%. I'm guessing if I put a single beacon with a single speed module here, down to 16.3. Okay, as expected. Alright. Let's try and make this a little bit tileable, just in case we want to increase. Okay. Now here we want to double upgrade the plastic because we need rare plastic. But we've got this machine which has a bunch of where's my recycler? I can't see my, there we go. I only got 2 left. Incredibly. Now we might actually end up with some uncommon coal here, which is hilarious, but we'll just have to see. Plastic greater than uncommon. Plastic less than or equal to uncommon. And then you how fast is this machine going? It's got some bandwidth left. Okay. I have a feeling it's less than or equal to uncommon. I have a feeling it's dumping out a whole bunch of... why is that 0? Oh, you can't do a request when it's using multiple. I guess. You can't request 100 where it's less than or equal to. So if we do normal, what are we doing? 100 uncommon. Oh, I gotta select it. Damn it. Okay, looks like we need multiple requesters. So then we need 100 equals normal. Get rid of those. We only want rare. We only want rare. And now we've successfully filled up that recycler, so that was a bad idea. Let's just move this over into the into this area. We'll put it up there. Okay, now we're good. Have we even got a single bit of plastic we can use yet? I don't think we have. No, we have. Okay, there's a little bit. There's a little bit. Okay, we got some red circuits. Throwing them straight in the bin. That's probably not good. So we do need purple quality red circuits because the quality module 3 requires advanced circuits. So, alright, so here's the thing. Technically, this one requires red circuits and this one requires red circuits. So what we can do is... Alright, here's the thing, right? Move those over there. This is for filters where it's equal to rare. And this is where it's greater. And then we need one which is... Well, we're making rare, so... We kind of need different levels of the red, don't we? If it's just equal to rare. Because we need epic advanced circuits for this one. And we need rare advanced circuit. We can get away with rare ones for this one. And then for this one, we can actually get away with uncommon. So we're going to be doing all sorts of interesting things here. So yeah, we need epics for this, we need rares for this, we need uncommons for this. So that means we can actually get away with having uncommon green circuits. Okay, this is doing my head in. Is really doing my head in. We do need to upskill at some points, but we also need to same skill at some points. Just keep what we've got. So this is actually going to require some very careful thought and some very careful recycling to make sure we're not going over the top. What we'll probably end up doing is we'll have recyclers for every item, for every quality, and we'll say if there's more than 1,000 of these in the system, recycle it because we just got too many. And we'll probably do that for like rare, maybe uncommons, definitely normals, probably uncommons, maybe rares, and then epics and whatever else, we'll just leave them there. And then we'll probably have, for each machine, we'll have a different level of crafting. Obviously greens we won't need to do less than uncommon, but yeah, I mean, maybe legendary as well. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's any point in doing legendaries, but yeah. This is the thing. The uncommon green circuits are actually useful. Let's just keep that ticking along. The uncommon green circuits are actually useful because we can use them to make this. And then we upskill that to rare, and then we use this as rares, upskills it to epic, and so on and so forth. So it's going to require a lot more planning and actually a lot more headache. But I think I'll do that offline because, yeah, I need to put my thinking cap on. Really need to put my thinking cap on for this. But it is good. It's going to be awesome. And we still have to go over to Fulgora and make superconductors. And yeah, we're going to have to have either epic or legendary superconductors. Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. Epic or legendary superconductors. I don't think there's any point going for rare ones because then you're looking at, what is it? An incredibly small chance of getting a legendary quality module 2. I don't think we'll even bother with that. We'll just have two machines crafting quality module 3s. One that accepts rare ingredients and upskills them, and one that accepts legendary ingredients and just says, here we are. Job done. Okay, well, as we've been doing that, we've jumped up another 7 levels of mining productivity. Still over 14,000. That is awesome. How's our productivity? Sitting at 5k. Blue is a little bit low. I'm assuming that's because it's full. Maybe it's not because it's full. Hopefully we aren't falling over on blue. These are looking a little bit low. What are you low on? Sulfur. You're low on... That's... Okay, that's looking a little bit problematic. Having said that, we only need to produce 30 sulfur per second, which is 30 per second is 1,800. So it's kind of there, but at the same time it's kind of... Okay, you're stacked up. Okay. Obviously this design is terrible. Yeah. What the hell was I thinking? This is the worst design I've ever seen. Let's remember our lessons, okay? Both machines put on both sides of the belt. And then... So you guys go away. I wish we could easily tell which Spidertrons are closest. That one's far away. That one's a little bit closer. We'll leave the red one over there. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. And we're going to do it like... yeah, and then you go over like that. and then you go like that. Okay, that is beautiful. That's the perfect setup. And we should have no more... Yeah, because these guys... that was just a terrible setup. Why did nobody tell me that setup was so terrible? That was just like the worst setup I've ever seen. I thought for a second we were low on petrol, but no. We are definitely not. Okay. Well, the spiders are coming over... Son of a bitch. Okay, the red spiders are coming over here. There's no lakes in the middle, are there? It's times like this that just make me want to landfill the entire freaking base. Okay, go up there and then go up there. Okay, dumbass spider bots. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a challenge. This is going to be an excellent challenge. And we're going to see how we go. And yeah, quality 3 modules. I definitely think we need them. Oh, technically, it's actually looking like it's a bit easier to create stuff than I thought. Having said that, I think we're still going to go for quality 3 modules. My end goal is going to be, of course, asteroid collectors. Having said that, maybe we could skip quality 3 modules and just go straight for the legendary asteroid collectors without legendary quality 3 modules. But you know what? We'll just do it. We'll just make legendary quality 3 modules. So that, and then the prod modules, of course. Those are the only 2 things we're really going for. The biolab, I had a look at the biolab. There wasn't really anything that interested me. Just research speed. Yeah, it's like meh. It's meh. We haven't got any high quality modules, and we've already got 5k SPM going through those biolabs with the amount we've got, so we're fine. Get rid of all this crap. All this high quality crap. Oh god, can you imagine what your inventory would look like if you actually had to keep track of all that stuff? Oh, we got a purple here. We've seen a bunch of purples. I would love to see a legendary. It is probably an achievement for crafting a legendary, I'm guessing. There's a whole bunch of these. Legendary. Craft a legendary quality module 3. So we'll get that one. We might craft... I don't know. It's not really a priority to craft legendary mech armor. I mean, it's just really not. It's really not. Anyway, we're going to do this, end this video here. I'm going to need to append it to the other video because, of course, it crashed because I ran out of hard disk space. And then when I come back, we will have finished off this, I think, this section. What do we got in our little logistics network? A decent amount of random garbage of various quality levels. Yeah, I don't want this to go overboard either, because how's our thing looking? That's actually surprising. I mean, I had a bit of a problem at the start where I overstacked the amount of resources I needed by a fair amount. That's actually, how much have we got in here? Yeah, that's fairly overstacked. Probably because when I was originally sending it over, I just had this one roboport. I ended up with 10 million robots all sitting there waiting to recharge, all holding their goods. And by the time I had everything I needed, I still had 10 million robots there waiting to recharge. So after they recharged, they dropped off their goods, and suddenly I'm incredibly oversupplied. But we'll see. Eventually, I guess we'll be getting more resources. Okay, well that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.